Good morning. Can you hear me? That's the first thing we have to check. Uh, Sorry, where's my mouse? Oh, Alman, good morning. Can you hear me? Please let me know if you can hear me or not. Hopefully you can. What's today's Ohayo gozaimasu? George, Ohayo gozaimasu, green tea. What is today? Can you hear me? Um, Good morning, Peter. I think I screenshot today's topic. No. This is not the one. I don't. Did I screenshot it? This is not the one. No. I don't have any topics today. I think I covered topics that you guys gave me. Okay, yes, we can hear you good, loud and clear. Barrett, thank you. Have a great day. Cheers from Michigan. Oh, hello from Michigan. Green tea, yes, I can hear. All right, cool. What's today's topic? Give me something to talk about, or we just start doing some exercise. Okay, good morning. Oh, good morning, SJMD. What should we do? What should we do today? Oh, I'm touching the microphone. What do we do? 2、3、4、5、6、7. Oh, someone. Footwork on attack and defense. Ooh. That's broad. Footwork on defense and attack and defense. I don't know what you want to know. Defense. Defense, huh? Footwork on defense. If you can make it in more detail, that would be cool. Or Marin Sol. Barquero, good morning. Footwork attacking. Footwork attack. I think you should use your right foot lightly. I'm sorry it's cold today, so I'm wearing my socks. Lightly. So you can go anytime. It's more of weight distribution, I think, when you attack. Either you want to have weight on your left foot, left toes more, but center of gravity is forward. So like this. Can you see this? I feel weight on my left foot, okay, and my left calf muscle is working really hard to support my weight and balance. But this right foot is light because of that. So from here, I can go easily. So I think it's more like weight distribution. Why there is knitting Ichiryu style in Kendo. It's not because it's not knitting, you mean Nito, Chuso style. Well, that's a part of culture. So it was popular back in old days, and then they prohibited using it in college university students federation. Good morning, Barrett. Oh, good food. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. Is that good? Facebook user, hello. I'm sorry, I don't see your name. Alfred, is the audio cracking for anyone else? Oh, is the audio cracking? Let me know. Okay, so can you give tips on how to properly execute basic stances used in the... Oh, I did actually. SMD yesterday. Is that yesterday or last time? It's cracking. George. So everyone's cracking. Can you focus on blade on your opponent's body stance? I don't understand that. When you fight against your opponent, you focus on everything. You focus on everything. So you don't focus on one thing. Oh, something wrong with the snap. Everyone is saying about the sound. I don't know. I don't do anything funky today. So the echo at the same time. Sound is a bit unclear. Should I do? Should I change the? I can plug in a different microphone. That's weird. I didn't change any settings. Let me see what I can do. I need this one. So that means I can't move around today. My audio is weird. That's not good at all. I don't know what I did. Maybe it's something is going on in the background. Is that why? Audio. Microphone. Alright. Hold on a sec, guys. So bad. Okay. So bad is not good. All right. Let's see. Okay. I changed the sound. How does that sound? Now this microphone is gone. Okay, so I hope it's okay now. Okay, now it's perfect. All right. Okay, cool. I don't know. I'm sorry. Don't know what I did different today. I didn't do anything different, but how to practice Zen while you're doing Kendo. Breathe, man, breathe. Focus on, Mochida Sensei said, Mochida Sensei 10th Dan. I think it was Ozawa Sensei. Apparently they counted breathing while doing Kendo. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So breathe. It's about breathing. Okay. So breathe, and you don't want to think about, oh, I want to win, I want to do this, I want to do that. You focus on your own self improvement. Okay. You have to be in the zone. All right. So you have to keep your mind calm, right? That's the main thing you have to do in Kendo as well as in your daily life. So that's what you work on. Now, if you think, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, of course, your mind will be stuck on that. But if you think hard enough, you'll be in the zone. Okay. So you will forget about all that, and then you just focus on your Kendo. Uh, you know, if your mind is stuck on one thing, it's not good. We want to avoid it. We want to our mind flow. Okay, flow. So your body flows as well. Uh, the stuck mind is stopped, right? It's stopped. We call it shishing. Shi is stop, and shin is heart or mind. So if your mind stopped, that means you're stuck on one thing. That's not good. Okay. So if you start thinking about, oh, I want to win, your mind is stuck on that. But that's feeling. But if you start focusing on your opponent and you're on trying to do good Kendo, that's okay. All right. And yeah, mushin is extremely important. But mushin, it doesn't mean your mind is gone, right? So you just do your best. Focus on that. Okay. All right. Oh, you're welcome, Barrett. What about no mind? Mind, yeah, I just talked about it. So mind should be there. It says no mind, but mind has to be there. Okay. Breath and movement, free mind. Yes, exactly. Free. It flows. So Aikido as well. Aikido is flows movement. If you're stuck means when your opponent creates four sicknesses in you, surprise, fear, uh, hesitation. What did I say? Panic. Okay, is that right? Kyoku gi work, right? Hesitation, uh, doubt. Okay, so if you create these things in your mind, tendency-wise, your mind tend to be stuck. Your mind will stop. So we have to clear these mind. To clear these mind for sicknesses, you have to focus on your Kendo, focus on your opponent, and just keep breathing. Okay, so that's the thing. A person should look at the whole movement of the enemy. Yes, we call it enzan no mitsuke. Okay, looking at the far mountain. Okay, you don't focus on your opponent's face. You just look all around, so you can see even everything behind your opponent. Okay, I'm taking notes as you teach. Oh, thank you. So make sure thinking about these things already stop your mind. Okay, so you think, tell yourself before training, in training, let it go. Okay, and of course you have to start training in a drill. You have to fix your bad habits. You have to improve your Kendo skills. So you focus on that, right? And then in Jigeko is free sparring or whatever you want to name it. You do the best you can do based on what you learned. All right, so that's very important. Is anyone do weights here? Workout? This is deadlift, isn't it? I think it's Philippines. She's from Philippines and she uploads her workout video on YouTube. Man, she is strong. I'm sure she's a tiny person, but man, she can lift weights. It's like concentrating on a big tree as a whole, not on the leaves, not on the wood, but everything. Yeah, that's right. TRX. Yeah, yes, that's me. Yeah. Okay. So any other questions? Did I go through all the questions? Particular questions? Since the microphone doesn't come with me, so probably I have to talk close, right? For you to be able to hear. I think. Is that good? Just checking myself now. Perfect. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay. So do you want to do a workout? We have about 13 minutes. Okay. If you have questions, just type in. Meanwhile, I probably do some made up workout. Okay. I think it's a sprinter guy. He was going this practice to move it fast, I think. This might be a good practice that I don't know. I just come up with all kinds of stuff and see what happens. Why there are many styles in Kenjutsu styles limit techniques? Well, people realize something, they want to try new things, and then back in the old days, you have to survive, right? Only one technique, people start knowing your technique. So to survive, you have to have some different techniques. If you think like that, there's the answer, right? So if you've never seen technique, the scariest thing is that you don't know the technique. You don't know how to defend yourself from that technique. That's the scary part when you fight. When you know what your opponent will do, it's not so scary. But if you don't know what your opponents will do and you don't know the style, that's very scary, right? That's why people back in old days, they created their own style theory. And if I do this, probably I will win, right? And if you die, the score is dead too. So, all right, Elman, can you change direction of a strike? You attempt on an attack. Can you change the direction? Oh, can you? Example, a fake strike to get a response. You can fake it. People do men kote like that. Yes, you can to hit it, and I think you have to have a lot of techniques like that, because if you go do this, you create a surprise, and then your opponent goes, oh, this, and then there will be opening. That's one thing you can do. But if you rely on that too much, again, the same thing, people will know that you want to do it. So they will come up with something else, solution, some some techniques against you. That's how you improve. So you can do it. But if you want to do Kendo part, the way part, faking, you have to grow out of it. So you don't have to fake anymore, and you just put pressure, all right? Pressure means you are giving your opponent an idea of, oh man, he's going to come and get me. I'm going to have to do something, okay? So that's the pressure, okay? That's the pressure you have to give. Oh, I don't know what he's going to do. I don't see any openings. What am I going to do? It creates doubt. It creates hesitation, right? That is the pressure we are talking about. So when that happens, their mind stops. Okay? When their mind stops, the movement will stop. So that's the time when you strike. That's the time you go like this, another pressure, more pressure, and then they might go like this, or they might strike you when they shouldn't be striking. That's the time you go, okay, thank you very much for striking me. Okay, counterattack. So if you can do that, you don't have to fake. That's the goal of Kendo, your training. So, okay, George, a question. I have two guys in my dojo. They have really strong upper body movements compared to their lower body. I am trying to help them to use the whole body to strike. Okay. So I told them when they are working on that, try imagining that they don't have arms, so they are pushing the shinai forward with the whole body. Okay, I don't know if this will help for them to improve. Well, if it helps, it helps. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So, George, you're probably on the instructor side now. You do a lot of things. One explanation works for one person, maybe, or for everyone, or for some people. And the other explanation work for the rest of your students or your cohort, junior students. So you do have to try a lot of things. Okay. So people are different. So you have to come up with a lot of explanation. Um, Upper body strength, right? If they do that, okay, if they do that means they are focusing on hitting target, right? So they probably they have to understand what's relax. Okay. They don't know if they are tense or not. That's why they are doing that. They don't know they're tense. So you have to make them realize they're tense. Right? So tell them, okay, grab harder, grab harder, grab harder, grab harder, now relax. And then, oh, this is how relax feels like. That might work. I don't know. Just try that. All right. Just try a lot of things. And then what that works for this person, your job is done. Okay. So, all right. What about combining all techniques that work and mixing all good things from each style? The people did that, didn't they? A lot of people did that. So once they come up with one style, right? You can do that, but after all, right, is it technique that lets you survive, or is it you using this technique let you survive? I think it's very important for you to understand is Kendo is training you. Okay, techniques, of course, you can create more opportunities to strike, survive, right? But again, Kendo is, after all, to train yourself. So I think you are focusing on beating other people. You have to beat you first. Okay, you don't know if how painful it is to get thrust on your throat. you shouldn't be thrusting other people because you are not killing other people anymore. We don't do that. We don't hurt others. If you don't receive how to ski, you don't want to ski people, thrust people if they don't know how to receive it, right? If you can't stop your sword and halfway through, oh, I'm going to miss, and pull out your sword before you hurt them, that's another technique you want to learn. All right. So don't focus on too much on, oh, these works, that works, these works, that works. If you cannot use that technique, you won't survive, period, right? That's why we through Kendo techniques, all the techniques, we are training ourselves. To execute these techniques, you have to have strong mindset, right? Not creating false sicknesses in your mind, right? And then keep you calm. And then you have to make an effort to successfully execute techniques. To do so, you have to train. You have to put up with your frustration and anger, all that. That's a part of training. Through learning all that, it's a learning process. You have to be patient. You have to keep yourself calm. That's why Kendo is the way. Okay. If you want to kill people, like George said, we can't beat a gun. All right. So let's focus on mixing it all, grabbing everything, right? But can you execute it? That's the question. So after all, you have to train yourself to be able to do that. All right. Jamming the opponent's sword works in the sofa. What's jamming the opponent's sword? I don't know what's jamming the opponent's sword means. Sorry, Alman. Oh, you're welcome, Barrett. I see he's saying a view the body as a whole, not the limbs, arms, or legs. Oh, right. This one, ne? That's for George, ne? Yeah. I will use this trick. Oh, which one you were talking about? In the book of Five Rings, Miyamoto Musashi repeats the word spirit almost all the time. Is he referring to the fighting spirit? No, the mind. So don't rely on one interpretation, okay? In the book of Five Rings, so what you're reading is interpretation, right? Translation of Japanese. Now, he's Japanese and old Japanese, and he's not explaining in detail. So even in Japanese book of Five Rings, there are many types of book of Five Rings interpretation. So again, okay, if you only have one book, this might be wrong. So if you want to study the book of Five Rings, grab Alex Bennett's book of Five Rings. He is 7th dan in Kendo. He does all other martial arts. I don't know how many dans he has in total, but everything combined, he knows better. Okay, he does all style as well, and I know him very well. Of course, I used to flat with him. So he taught me how to drive. He taught me how to speak in English, and then everything, right? So grab his interpretation as well. Okay, he is Book of Five Ring is very thorough. I'll give you the when he came to US. Okay, so this one, there is a hang on, Book of Five Rings. If you want to, uh, this is the link you can use, and I gain a little bit of commission from that. So, okay. I will train more focus training. Good squeeze and relax. I hold. So, oh yeah. Jimmy might be Tsubazeria. Oh, okay. I see. Tsubazeria. Yeah. Tsubazeria works if that's what he means. Okay. So, if any other questions, oh, you're welcome, Alman. So, I have one sensei. I have one shisho. Okay, shisho is my master. I follow him not only kendo, but his how he lives. He is a mentor and role model. Uh, I see him as my shisho, not sensei. It's a huge difference between shisho and sensei. So I listened to him. I did everything he told me uh, repeatedly, practice what he told me, and I stole his techniques. He didn't teach me. I had to steal from him. So I do his favorite technique is my favorite technique as well. And also that is the phase of shu. Okay. Shu is you listen to your sensei perfectly, even though you don't think it works, you do it because you know nothing basically, right? So you just get all the information from one sensei, copy him and everything, right? So he is my shisho. Okay, it's fixed. He is my guy. And then also I have other senses taught me. So one core teachings, and then I start people teach me, and then start learning. So you have to have core teaching, and then of course my sensei is shorter than me. My our body shapes are different, so I'm gonna look for someone similar to my body shape, and then I learn all kinds, style, and then steal from them. Okay, steal is a bad word, but that's what we use in the martial arts word, because in old days teachers didn't teach. We had to steal. We had to steal. So anyway, we have to steal. So um, and then that's if you start going around and then learn from other people, that is a phase of ha. Okay, break through this your shoot phase. Okay, and then you're starting understanding of all techniques, kendo theories, and you study, and then you are in li phase, your own phase, and you teach others what you learned. You share your knowledge, your experience with others. Okay, and so the Book of Five Rings and all that books are people who are in Li phase, shared their experience, shared their what they learned. They should be different. Okay, they should be different perspectives. And in old days, they called it style and school, but individually, we have our own theories based on what you learned. All right, so everyone is different. And uh, one thing I want to tell you is the very important thing is that don't go everywhere from the beginning and then grab and oh, it looks yummy, grab it, grab it, grab it, grab it. You can't digest. That's why it's important to listen to one person and then make your core of whatever, Kendo or Kenjutsu, whatever. Okay, so that is shoot phase. If you're a beginner, that's what you have to do. That's why it's very important to choose your sensei. If you grab a fake one, you're going to learn fake teachings. They don't know what they are talking about, but they teach you whatever they want to teach, and then your Kendo will be pretty crappy. You don't want to do that. So choose a good sensei. And we have a saying, spend 3 more years to look for sensei rather than just starting right now. Okay. So that's very important. I know time is running, people get old, but if you don't have a good teacher, you're going to waste a lot of time. Okay. So please remember that. Okay. In real combat or self-defense, does fighting with cold anger right, and fighting with a hot anger with emotions without concentration wrong mentally? Don't fight. Period. Okay, you have to control your emotions. Period. And if you learn martial arts, you should avoid fighting. All right. And if you cannot avoid fighting, I mean, I don't know if it's a good idea to fight back. All right. So people have knives, people have guns. Don't fight. Okay. If you want to protect yourself, just run away. Don't be a big, hero. I'll run away. I don't think I can beat people with a gun. Okay. So just don't think about fighting. All right. Oh, go on, George. Okay, but the problem is if a person wants to learn from scratch, it doesn't have a good teacher. That's what I'm saying. You have to look for one. I know maybe you don't have a dojo around. Okay, so I don't know what you're learning from and what you want to learn. Alman, it sounds like you're more interested in Kenjutsu. So if you want to do Kenjutsu, you have to look for a good teacher. Kenjutsu teacher, and there are a lot of styles, right? And they don't teach you how to fight. They will teach you how to control your mind, control your body. Okay, so just remember that. All right. Okay, so Friday I should be here, so I will see you Friday. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Thank you for Barrett. Great perspective. Thank you very much. George, keep learning from Lan Sensei. Okay. Okay, Barrett. See you Friday, and please hit the like button before you go. Okay, and don't forget, martial arts not for fight, for self-control. Okay. There are teachers that teach you techniques, not. Yeah, that's why I'm saying you have to have a good teacher. Okay. So again, thank you very much for coming, and I hope you enjoy. Please, if you want me to just do Subri and stuff, let me know. Okay, I will do that too. All right, thank you again, and I'll see you Friday. Okay, have a good day, have a good night, have a good evening. Bye.